Good morning. Wow, it just never, you guys, let's just get to the conclusion. My hair is never going to be okay. Holy moly. And 1 second. The camera is jacked. Okay. Oh, there we go. Clean camera. Oh, Danny figured it out. She finally figured it out. There we go. Maybe she'll chill out. I don't know. She's been something else already. It's like, that's why I titled it too early. I'm just now having coffee, and it is almost 9 o'clock, and I've been up since 6 a.m. with her. And in that time span, she has, good morning, Bree. She has pooped 4 times. She has peed probably about 5. She's had the zoomies all morning. She's finally sitting still for just a moment. Knock on wood, touch wood, whatever the saying may be. Denali, if you're up there, you have to lay down. You can't be running around up there. Thank you, ma'am. I swear she understands way more than I think she does. Like, I know she doesn't understand like my full sentences. She's a dog. They understand infliction and stuff. Denali. Hey, if you can't behave, y'all have to make you get down. So, she loves to shred any kind of bedding up, you guys. Like, any bedding, she destroys it. We've come to the conclusion now, we will not buy her any more bedding. She ruined $60 worth of bedding in 4 days. So, we're just going to have to come to the, the realization that it's just not going to work to keep putting bedding in her bed. Yeah, I know. I think that they do understand more than we give them credit for. Because I told her that if she kept doing that, she had to get down. Well, she's now laying down. So, Danny, that's not yours. Danny. No, ma'am. I have the jackets hung in the 2 corners so that we can just easily grab them when we need to go. And she's trying to pull the jacket down. She's laying down still, but she's reaching up with her head to pull the jacket down. Like I said, I think she understands way more than we give her credit for. And I had a nice little visitor pretty much all night last night who slept right with me, and I was so happy. It was Bella, by the way. She came out of her little hiding spot underneath the driver's seat yesterday, probably around 9 p.m. finally. She kind of been hiding underneath there. The first night she came out and ate and stuff. Hi, Lisa. She came out and ate and stuff the first night. And then last night she came out and just stayed up in the bed with me. It was really cute. Oh, nice. That'd be really good if she learns how to do it. Hey, if you're going to do that, you have to get off there. Either lay down and behave or get down. No, it's either lay down and behave or get down and go play. Thank you. You should see the face I'm getting. I'm not even kidding. I know you're a good boy. Hi, Tyler. There's the pups. Yeah, we're trying to teach her that when she's up on top of stuff, she has to behave herself. Otherwise, she has to get down. Winnie, you be nice too. If you guys didn't notice, Winnie Bear is in that little mix right there. There she is. Oh, that's awesome. Chihuahuas are really, really, really brilliant little dogs. So, yeah. And Danny's legs crack me up. She has the longest legs for her body right now. She's in that awkward stage where her legs are super long. But, yeah. And then, of course, we got this little handsome dude down here. Huh, Mr. Godric? You're just so handsome. His little tail wagging. But yeah, I was trying to show them last night, you guys. There's all that space for them to play in. They have lots of room. Like, this whole area is open underneath. And then they get to come all the way out here. And then we have the whole yard open for them. So they have a lot of room. And then, of course, I take her to the park every morning. So we've already done our first park walk to try to get all these zoomies out of her. Because she is Like I said, she has a high energy level, which I'm glad she does. Now, yeah, of course I say, oh my God, this dog is insane. Of course I say that because she is. However, it's going to come in super handy. She got one more shot coming up on the 26th, and then her rabies vaccine at that same time. They have postponed her spay, so I need to call Claire and let her know they've postponed also Sadie's, because yeah, Tonks is amazing, but they postponed the girls' spays right now due to this whole CV going on, and so we're having to, if it's not absolutely like necessary, we'll still get the same price for their spay, because we did schedule it and get it set up prior to their weight change, and so we have to, they will be giving us our actual set price that we've already are set to pay for 4-month-old puppies, but they've had to postpone it due to this whole thing, and they're spacing them out further apart so that way there's less contact with clients, you know what I mean, like there's less people coming into the clinic. Hey, Danny, you have to lay down and behave. So yeah, he is literally my best buddy. But the good part is, once Danny's all done to go, we're going to be going hiking. Tonks used to go on the hikes with us, but he is showing a lot of signs. Like his arthritis is just... Sorry, hold on. Bye, neighbors. Bye. Oh my God, these guys were like the best. They were parked right in front of us. They're leaving, and I'm booking our next space, and so I'm trying to decide if we want to take that one, because it's the perfect spot. It's got grass, it's got trees, it's got the river right at the back of the back side of it. Or if I want to go closer towards the bathrooms where the laundry room and stuff is, I might do that though, because over there there's no trees on that end, but there's the showers, the bathroom, which we have a bathroom, but I'm not worried about that, but the showers are right there, and so is the laundry facility, which would be easy to just like go out, put stuff in the wash, and come back and hang out at the RV. But yeah, speaking of which, I need to go take laundry down and go do laundry today. I've got about 2 loads worth of laundry. Some of them are blankets, thanks to Danny. The one load is literally just blankets and our 2 towels, and then the other load is our clothes. I do about a load every week, which is what I've been trying to do, is do a load of laundry each week. So, oh, you love my Harry Potter cup? It's Harry Potter. It's a cauldron. That's not broken, by the way. It's just the way the painting is done. But it's a cauldron, and it has the houses on it. Pretty cool, right? I like it. Hey, you cannot do that, or I'm going to make you get down. Yeah, I know. They're frustrating, huh? Hold on, guys. Let me go get her down. She's frustrating Tonks, so. Come on. You have to get down. You can't behave. Come on. Off. Nope, you have to stay off if you can't behave. Go on, you can go that way and play. Come on, you can go that way. Denali, off. Yeah. Having your first cup too? Yeah, I needed coffee. Like, I've been up way too long without it already this morning, so. Oh, we think we found the spot where the RV is leaking. After all that, and we thought it was maybe the runners. It's not the runners. Yeah, I need to wake up. It's not the runners. There is a spot on the RV at the back. It looks like somebody may have banged it or hit it or something, but it's not on the top of the RV, which is what we've been thinking it was the whole time. It's on the side of the RV. When the rain is coming in, it's hitting it at that angle, and water is pulling right inside of this little, like, there's a little spot right on the back of the RV that curves. There's a lip there, and it's pulling inside of that lip and then coming and dropping down underneath the other groove. So we're actually taking that, and we're gonna put a thing on there, it's like a metal piece, and then you bang with the hammer on the other side of it to kind of flatten it out first. Oh my God, my nose is itching so bad. There is so much wind right now, by the way, you guys. Danny, that's why. Sorry, guys, that was Godric telling her to knock it off. Like I said, we're trying to We're trying to let the dogs put her in her place. I think it's for the better. So it's good for her to get put in her place. Otherwise, if we step in, it does no good, right? Yeah, she listens to me, but then when I'm not paying attention or if I'm busy or whatever, then she starts in on them again. And it's got to be them that tells her to stop. Dogs have their own language and their own way of speaking, and for her to learn manners and dog manners and doggy code, she's got to be taught by the dogs. So, sorry, it is so windy out. My allergies are going to hate me today. Oh my God, that wind is busting through here. But yeah, so it's nice and windy out. It's so pretty outside today though. But you guys, this was the spot my neighbors were just at. And the river's right there. Look at the pretty river. But see, they got like the trees and the grass and a nice little sitting area. The river's right there. Like, how beautiful would that spot be? All these trees right next to it. I'm being mowed over by a puppy. But this wind is killing me. Oh my God. Oh, there goes my hair again. By the way, recently I've noticed, and I don't know what it's from. I'm gonna, Danny? Oh, Danny's gorgeous. She's such a beautiful dog. It's beautiful out here right now. Oh my gosh. Other than the wind, because, oh, it just got my nose just all itchy. Hi. Oh my God. She is beautiful. She's a very beautiful girl. Ow! Denali! Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Ow, baby, you can't do that. She's still just a puppy, you guys. I have to always remind myself, tomorrow she'll be 15 weeks. So she's almost 3 months old. So she's creeping up on 4 months here. She's almost 3 months old. She is 3 months old. She's almost 4 months old. So yeah, she's getting up there in age. Danny, stay out of his bum crack. Stay out of his bum. You guys, she's so big. I'm not even kidding. She's a big dog. Like, she's right there with Tonks. Like, she's so big. Hi, handsome. Why are you so handsome? You gonna say hi to everybody? Oh, look, there's a good one, you guys. Aw. No, don't jump up, sir. This one, she is. Oof. Oof. Girl. Yeah, she's got Godric beaten size now, so. Danny, no. Denali, come on. You don't need to go up there because then you just don't listen. Yeah, I know. You talk to me? Well, tell me about it. Tell me about it. What you talking about? You winking at me now? Are you winking at me now? Huh? Ow. Easy. Easy. Yeah, she's definitely got to be the center of attention. She's such a brat. There's no bite. No bite. Kisses. Thank you. So, she's a tad bit crazy. She's got to always be like everybody. She wants everybody's attention all the time, which is normal. That's what puppies are supposed to do. So, that doesn't mean that as puppy parents and as fur baby parents that we don't get frustrated. Like, we do. Anybody that's either had an animal or had children, you get frustrated. And if you say you don't, you're a lying sack of crap. Because everybody in this world has frustrations. The puppy is frustrated. She can't really tell me what she wants. And oh my God. She found the squeaky part. That's what she was waiting to do. Oh, Lord. This is what I'm talking about. This is what she does to Winnie Bear when she's got Winnie by the collar. You guys, like, she gets absolutely insane. She's crazy. She's literally crazy. I'm not even kidding. Like, she goes... Anything that crinkles or squeaks, like I'm saying, she's been up since 6 a.m. and she's still, this is even after going to the park and going running. When I say she's high energy, I'm not kidding. This is her all day long. Oh, she slammed right into the wall. Okay, Teresa, no problem. Oh my gosh. She's losing her dang noodle. Like I said, this is even after already going to the park. This is already with me having run her over 1.5 miles already. She definitely needs a much further run than that. But like I said, we're really kind of restricted as to where we can go and what we can do right now, especially with the quarantine. We have to be super, super mindful. Yeah, we get a lot of laughs with her every day. There is frustration, of course, when everybody needs to, like, all the other dogs want to sleep or lie down, and she just wants to continue being crazy, 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 crazy. And then you get the other dogs growling and then whatnot. So the biggest thing that we've done, and on the vet's recommendation, is when we see Tonks, because he's the oldest of the group, when we see him lay down and doze off, that's the time to set her in her kennel. And that's pretty much what we would call, like, if you had a toddler, nap time. Hold on, I'm watching what she did. Denali, no ma'am. No, you can't have that. No ma'am, you can't have that. I know, but you can't have that. Come here. You cannot have that. Yep, that's not for you. That's the kitty cats. That one belongs to the kitties. Okay? Good girl. Good girl. Huh? But that would be nap time. So what we've been doing is we do those twice a day with her. Ouch, Danny. We do that twice a day with her now. Denali, leave it. So with the 2 naps a day, we have started finally getting it to where she's pushing into roughly 2 hours of napping now, which we normally don't get out of her. So we've been putting her in there. She'll sleep for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then the second time, again, she does the same thing, sleeps about 45 minutes to an hour. Denali, get out of that. So, yeah, so she's finally, like I said, we're finally getting the rest that she's supposed to get during the day. And then we put her in her kennel at 9 o'clock at night. So 9 p.m. she goes into her kennel. The vet said she should sleep from 9 to 9, right? Like, that should be her window. No. Careful, babes. Careful. Yeah, that hurt. Careful, darling. You gotta be careful. Did you hurt your shoulder? Yeah? Yeah, that hurt. You gotta be careful. Now she's limping. But that's because she decided to jump and miss the step completely. She's okay. She's walking on it. I think she just landed wrong and, like, gave herself a little bit of a shock. Yeah, that didn't feel good, did it, baby doll? You got to be careful. But she doesn't sleep from 9 to 9. She sleeps from 9 p. Like, we put her in the kennel at 9. She doesn't even fall asleep till around 10:30. And then she wakes up again at 1 a.m. So I get her up, take her to the bathroom. Then she wakes up again at 3 a.m. Take her to the bathroom, and then she's up at 6 o'clock, and she's awake. Hi, good morning, Tiffany. Yeah, she's like, I'm taking a timeout because she gave herself an owie. She's fine, by the way, if you guys are wondering. She is fine. She missed the step and landed wrong. She was expecting to hit the step, and she didn't, and so she landed wrong. It's kind of like when you step down and you miss a step and you twist your ankle. Hurts like a son of a gun, but you're not too badly hurt. Just takes a few to, bring it back. Anna, she's already back to being a roughhouser. Hey, not the collar. Not the collar. No. Yeah, she's walking on it fine now. She's not even limping anymore. Just happened to land wrong for a second. Oh my God. I think it's funny whenever the puppy gets Tonks by the back of his leg. because when he was a puppy, he used to do that to Akira all the time. And so it's just funny to see that come full circle. I'm doing great, Tiffany. How are you? Yeah, I think all dogs have done that where they've twisted an ankle or hurt themselves. But that's just because they're, especially puppies, they're so rambunctious and they're so full of energy. Danny. I know, she's crazy. I know, old man. She still hasn't been back to sleep yet, you guys. And she's been up since 6 a.m. So she sleeps probably from about 10:30 or so at night. And then she's awake for about a half an hour each time she gets up to go to the bathroom. So from 10:30 until, that's her longest stretch, 10:30 to 1 a.m. So 10:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. is like her longest stretch of sleep time. So we're getting probably about 3.5 hours of sleep with her on that spot. And then she's up for about a half an hour. She goes back to sleep. And then she's up again at 3. 3:15 is when she gets up. Danny, not the collar. No. And then she goes back to sleep roughly around 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then she's up at 6 and she's up. Denali, get down. So we're getting probably roughly around 5.5, 6 hours at night sleep time. And then she gets about 2 hours during the day, which roughly equates to around 8 hours of sleep in a 24-hour period when she should be getting 16. So you guys do the math there. Danny, off. Off. Come on. Thank you. The old man wants to rest. He wants to rest. Tonks got down, came over to me, and pawed at me like, Mom. Poor old guy. If we had like a little gate up here, I would put a little gate right here, which would restrict her to this side of the RV to going outside and in here. Just while she's like this lit up and rambunctious, because it would just be more fair to, I guess, both parties. One, I wouldn't have to force her to sleep, but I think it's good making her lay down, because I notice that when I do, you can tell, you can just see her kind of like, and like let it just go, and then she crashes out. And she's out, like, she's so hard asleep during that hour window that a train could run by her head and she wouldn't even budge. Yeah, so Tonks was just like, Mom, he wants to lay down. Danny's, of course, all over the place, jumping in his face. Excuse me, ma'am. What are you trying to eat? You don't eat rocks. We don't eat rocks. Yuck. Come on. Come here. Can I have that? Thank you. Yep, we don't eat rocks. She's eating a rock. Okay, we don't eat the rocks. That's gross. That's grossy gross. Oh, goofy. But yeah, I figured she would. I hope she doesn't like mellow out too much, you know what I mean? Like, I want her to still have a load of energy, because I want her to go hiking with me. I want her to go on the trails with me. Winnie Bear, be nice. She was laying down. Be nice. Winnie Bear's like, I'm not having this. But yeah, as long as the puppy lays down when she's up there, that's fine. But as soon as she starts acting rambunctious, she has to get down. But if she lays there and goes to sleep, then we're that much closer to finally getting rid of the kennel in the RV. Because that's the goal. I want to get rid of the kennel. One, we don't really, like, the only reason why we have it in here, yeah, she's trying to get them started again. The only reason why we have the kennel in here is so that we can put her up at night. So, I really wish we had kept one of the bigger kennels, because she is growing so fast. But as of right now, she still fits very well in the one that we've got. So this one is for an animal up to 40 pounds, for a dog up to 40 pounds. And Danny is at 27. So she's still got a little room left to use this kennel. And she can still stand completely up in it. So that's good. But I don't want to exceed that with her. I want to make sure that she's got space. But we're working with her on the laying down and doing what she's supposed to. So as of now, she's actually behaving herself. Oh yeah, she's definitely got plenty of room in this big old thing. As you can see, Godric's sitting right next to it, and she's just a slight bit bigger than Godric, and this thing goes all the way back. So it's a good size kennel, so it works out. Like I said, she's over here laying down, and the kennel fits, like, if you sat it right on this side, it would fit this entire length right here. So it's the same length this direction as this is. And as you can see, she's laying there and she's got plenty of room. And it's about the same, like if you look at this, its width is about the same width as this. It stops roughly about here. So that whole space would be what she's got to work with. So she's got quite a bit of room in that kennel. And of course, the kennel's not meant for staying in for extended lengths other than bedtime. And at bedtime, she's laying down to go to sleep. So during the day, she's out like this, as you can see, because we let her just run loose during the day, run in and out of the RV, have a good time. My nose itches so bad. I'm doing everything I can not to mess with my nose. So, oh my God, I think she's actually falling asleep by herself. I think she's gonna fall asleep all by herself. That'll be the what? Probably about the third or fourth time that she's done that, or she's worn herself out enough that she falls asleep on her own. She won't sleep very long outside the kennel though. Even if every time she's ever fallen asleep on her own, it's been for about 15 minutes, 15 or 20 minutes. So dogs. He's like frustration level 300. And Sarah's been feeling real icky, so yeah, I hear you there. My thing is when you have allergies, it's so hard not to touch your face, especially when your face itches so bad, like all the freaking time. So like for me, I've been like using like the back of my hand or my shoulder to kind of like scratch at my nose so that I'm not like with my hands. But then we also have hand sanitizer on us at like all times. So my nose itches so bad. You guys don't even understand. I mean, unless you have allergies, you absolutely understand. And I'm right here by all these trees and the wind is blowing like crazy. And go figure that I'm someone who's allergic to dust and we live in the desert. So, oh yeah, I'm wearing glasses. Yeah. So normally I have contacts in, but because I haven't really been doing too much like screen work on the computer, I'm not wearing them right now. So I'll just throw my glasses on when I'm reading. But yeah, the allergies are ridiculous right now. Like my face, like all right here, itches so bad. Like I just wanted to scratch my whole face right here. And and then my eyeballs are super dry. Like blinking, they're so dry right now. So I was hoping to see Bella come out so you guys could say hi to Bella. But it looks like she's went and hid underneath her little spot again. Mocus is laying out, but hold on, let me go see if she's over here. No, she's back in her little hiding spot. She went back in her hidey hole. Yeah, she went back underneath her little hiding spot, so. Yeah, she's like, nope, I'm going to stay under here during the day, which is fine with me. If that's where she wants to hide out, that's fine. Okay, nose needs to quit draining for a minute. You guys. But Sarah's not feeling it. She's had like a really nasty stomach ache. And I think a lot of it is going to go down to the fact that it's just been super stressful here. Our internet is absolute crud. You're getting a new reborn? Oh my goodness. Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, she's just, the past couple of days, like for 2 days now, she's had just a nasty stomach ache. And she's like, I just don't feel good, Mom. My stomach is just ripping me up. And it has been. She's just had really nasty stomach ache. So I told her, I said, just rest. Like, just lay down and rest. I think a lot of it has to do with a lot of stress. Like, she's just super stressed out, you know, with losing work and everything else. Because that was the one thing that we had that we didn't have to worry about, or that we weren't worried about at first. But they've cut all non-essential personnel. So, and so she's out of work right now. we will know soon enough if the people that were laid off will get their positions back once everything kind of settles down. But she's still going to be looking elsewhere. Nobody's hiring right now, like at all. So, I mean, you know, that really sucks. So we've already put in for paperwork. They gave us like a paper thing that she had to use to sign up with unemployment. They're supposed to, we should have an email. I haven't looked at email today yet. So, excuse you, Godric? Godric, what are you doing, sir? You know better. You know better. Pulling the carpet up. But, so we already filed that, got that paperwork in Saturday, so I don't expect to hear anything over the weekend. So, we got all that put in yesterday. So we should hear something. I'm going to look anyway just to see if there's an email, but I doubt it. And then we should hear something by Monday afternoon, no later than Monday afternoon. So we will see. And then what'll happen is we've already set everything up for her, so now they'll just put that into her little account, whatnot. So crossing our fingers, because I think the stress of that is hit her. So I think that's where a lot of the stomach ache is coming from, and the not feeling good can hit you pretty hard when things like this are going on. And it doesn't have to be from, from some kind of virus or whatever. It can be from anything. It could just be from simply losing your job. And then on top of everything else, of course, having lost two people within our friendship and family area, losing a third person, a really good friend, and then on top of that, losing our home, and just, it's like all these things kind of piled on back to back to back to back. Frustrations with, other things going on in her life. And so there's a lot that's piled on top of her, and she's a worrier, right? She's naturally a worrier. She worries about a lot of things, sometimes things she doesn't really need to worry about. And so, yeah. And so the other thing too, with all of that, on top of all of that, being stressed out and worrying too much also leads Sarah to seizures, which can, like I said, it can be more heightened during her cycle, which is what she's right in the middle of right now. And so it just makes it even worse. So like I said, she had a seizure a couple days ago, right in the middle of us streaming. As a matter of fact, we were streaming something, we were making something, and then she had a seizure smack in the middle of that. Winnie Bear, no ma'am, no. I love how Winnie Bear will stop and look at you like, okay. Yeah, so we're just having to, I'll have to read that in a little bit. But yeah, so, oh yeah, and also I did like the Cash App thing. And I know that someone's telling me to be careful with it. I don't know exactly what the rest of her message said. I'll have to look at it again later. But no, it was recommended to me by a friend who doesn't have, whatever you want to call it, doesn't have like PayPal or whatnot. And they wanted to send something to Sarah. And so I was like, okay. And so they said, well, get the Cash App, because that way I can just transfer it. And I was like, all right. So that's what I did. So I went ahead. I'm probably not going to keep it. I think it was just, we're going to use it for that moment, and then we'll get rid of it. But I was told to get it, and like that it'll come in handy, but I don't know. It's not something I'm going to be using like for any kind of extended length of time or anything like that. So are you serious, Danny? Hold on, Tonks. Let me move her. Oh, Tonks fell. Come on, bud. Come on, Danny. Come here. Come on, Tonks. Get up here. Tonks, come on. Get up here. We'll put Danny in her bed for now. Everybody else wants to go to sleep, and you're being mean. You just pushed him right off of there. You guys, she literally pushed Tonks right off the bed. Sorry, Tonks. So, put her in her bed for a little bit. She's so tired. She'll go to sleep. Yeah, me too. I pray everything works out. But yeah, I know that there's a risk whenever you have any kind of thing for money. But yeah, like I have PayPal, and I use PayPal quite often. I usually use it like when I'm doing stuff for Amazon or any of that. Because I don't like using my bank information. So that's why I use that. But yeah, so the Cash App, same thing. I've got it all set up. And then if I want to, later on, I can actually set it up to where I can put that, whatever comes in from that, into my bank. But what I'm probably going to do is just take it and put it over into my PayPal, because I have a PayPal card. You can get a Cash App card as well, but I don't really want another card to carry around, so I can just transfer whatever gets sent over to the PayPal card, which will work out even better. But yeah, so I posted about it on Twitter that I had it, and so I don't exactly know what all that means, but I do know that I can use that app to send money to charities, which I think would be a great way for us to use it when we do the I can go in and link my Google stuff to it, so that way whenever we get the AdSense, it'll go straight to the Cash App instead of the PayPal app, and then that way we can use strictly that to go over to charity, which is what I want to use the AdSense revenue for, is to donate to charity. And oh my gosh, it's starting to get super cold in here. It's like really, really windy, and it is probably about 56 degrees outside, so it is cold. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I wanted to say good morning, have a cup of coffee, and relax for a minute. I got the... Excuse you, ma'am. Could you not? Could you not chew that? I'm gonna have to move you slightly. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's great. You've ripped my wall apart. Hey. Yup. She was able to get her little nose through the thing just enough that she ripped the wall apart over here. So, you guys have a great day. I will see you guys all later. I am going to fix what she just tore up and get this door closed because it's freezing right now. And we'll see you guys this, probably either this afternoon or tomorrow. But either way, we'll see you guys later. Like I said, stay safe, wash your hands, and try not to be like me and touch your face, okay? We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.